Hello, my gorgeous wildflowers. How are you? Let's see what this reading has in store for you. If you resonate with flowers, gardening, plants, bugs, ladybugs, this reading is for you. I use wildflower cards to start with, and then we may go into some tarot and earth magic depending on, I think this is a bit skewy, depending on what we're calling to. What's flipped out? Okay. Faith in yourself. Grey spider flower. I'm feeling like somebody needs a massive big hug today. Okay, so what grey spider flower is this a flower with kind of like a white, like all the little hairs are like white furs. All right, so you put yourself out on the line and you got burnt. Okay, however, what I'm channeling is that all is not lost. All right. So what you're seeing, and this deck, this card here has, yeah, wow, interesting, flipped, and it's kangaroo paw forgiveness. So it's interesting because kangaroo paw also has that kind of furry. You can't see it in this card. Sometimes I have it around me because it's native to Australia, obviously, quite abundant. It also has that furry texture to it. So we're really looking at self-love, self-forgiveness here, because what I'm seeing is that you put yourself out on a limb. Violet Nightshade. Sorry, is it Violet Nightshade? It's Violet Nightshade. Power. You tried to step into your power, but then your anxieties got the better of you, and I'm feeling that this is in love. It could be in work, but I'm mainly feeling for love, and you've just been recently burnt. Okay, turkey bush inspiration. So a lot of you probably energetically you were ready. However, practically you went into your 3D mind as such, and that's why you're here. So turkey bush inspiration talks about going for it. Okay, so it's saying you did the right thing and you've got to keep moving towards it. However, it's a really interesting card because it's pink scented, you can see it there, and it's kind of like there's two people with this smaller flower, and it's a truth to be told card. So you're going to find out a truth about something soon. So I suspect, and the tarot might be able to clarify that for us, which is going to make clear why you got a little bit burnt in your set. And I say the word burnt, and I have mulla mulla on the bottom of the deck. And mulla mulla is a plant that has to burn and germinate before it will plume into this beautiful purple fluffy flower. There's a lot around self-care here for you because I keep getting these fluffy flowers, all right? So I really need you to listen to me when I say you're not crowing crazy, okay? If you're crying bucket loads at the moment, there is a reason for it, and you're transforming and you're coming out the other side. So hang with me, okay? You are doing so well, it's not funny. You're going to have a breakthrough. So this truth is going to be told because you've got spirit blue gum here, which is a healing card, all right? So this is about getting you into that place of confidence. It's about you believing that you're the best. So what I'm getting a lot is like you're undervaluing yourself in relationships to the point that you've kind of lost yourself in this last relationship. You need to know, and this is what this Sanju is saying, is that you're now learning so that you can get what you need to get. Sorry about the jumping there. You're now learning to be that confident person that, you know, all the boys like you, sister, all the girls like you, brother. You know, it's like you're the person that walks into the room, and even though you might not think that person's attractive, they emanate so much self-confidence, they get all the guys. We all know someone like that. You know, they get all the gals, you know, because they're cocky or confident. And it's like you need to start to embody that a little bit more. That's your lesson in life so that you can break through and have the life that you want, okay? Or at least start on that path, which should have started with all the good energy we've had planet-wise, and that's been coming up in the cards. But it's just that unfortunately there was just too much old resonant 3D thoughts that kept you stuck in that same place. So it's just basically saying Sturt Desert P, okay, courage, okay, so we want you to have that courage, and as soon as you take that courage and start perceiving things in that way and perceiving yourself in that way, it'll start the ball rolling. Things are going to happen super fast because at the bottom of the deck I've got Wedding Bush. All right, so you can have whatever you want at the moment. It's just about changing your thoughts. And at this point, I want to transfer into tarot. I'm just going to do one more card, and we'll, just to like lead me into the tarot. Let me just give this a good like shuffle, Spirit. One last wildflower card for my beautiful viewers. Yeah. This peaceful situation for you because you're having a rough time is coming in super fast. Belly button peace, and you can see there on an angle, it's coming in fast. You just need to embody that confident state, my friends. All right, let's jump into some tarot for you. Then we might pull some earth magics and leave it there. As I want you to, if possible, listen to this message again about the confidence, because that's what's going to get you there. Queen of Cups. Okay, this is big love. All right, with our queen, it's like she's looking at this chalice and she knows the love she deserves. So whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. But for, you know, our females that will resonate with this, it's like you know the love that you deserve in this life, and the Queen of Cups is here to say you can embody that. All right. I just want to, how are they going to get to this confidence? What else do they need to know to embody this state? Okay. Whoa. So interesting. We got the Devil. Okay. You actually need to get out there. You need to, it's going to sound really odd, but you need to start reading some saucy books. You need to go pamper yourself. Hit the gym if you're a guy, that, you know, or do something that's going to make you feel better. And do something practical that's going to make you feel more in that love zone. All right. So get a haircut, get a sensual massage, wax those places, laser those places, bleach those places. Go do a pole dancing class. You know, this is not about porn, right? Okay. That's just going to like really put you on the wrong path and will lead to not getting the relationship you want. But you do need to get yourself, you're so far in disappointment that you need to get yourself back into feeling sexy. Okay? That's going to help you with your confidence. What else do we need to know, please? Ooh, straight out. For some of you, this is a person at a distance. For others of you, you've just been holding back from sending that text or ringing or walking into that coffee shop. For those of you, this is very specific, that know where someone hangs out or how to get in contact them, that is waiting. You can do it. You can step out there and that'll be a positive mood. For others of you, this is a lover returning. So as you go into this beautiful, sexy embodiment, energetically, they're like waiting for you to get there, and then they'll come towards you, because they're not going to come towards you when you're in this state of lack of confidence, fear. It's mainly the lack of confidence. I mean, and for a lot of you, you're upset and you've just given complete hope up on the relationship or finding somebody. Yeah, you've got two queens. This again, same with money. To get all these riches, okay, you just need, it's all sitting around you. You just need to look up and know your worth, all right? You've got all this value sitting in your lap, but you're not sort of, it's all in you. It's all what you know. You're not sharing it with the world. So the Queen's here to help you and to say it's all around you. You just need to look up, all right? Okay. Sorry, my cards, for some reason, they're wanting an extra shuffle. My beautiful readers, please. Okay. Interesting. Oh my goodness. This is so interesting. So I've got the Lovers, I've got the Two of Cups, I've got the King of Pentacles, and I've got the Ten of Cups. All right. So you have got the Lovers with the two upright, with the Two of Cups in reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. The only thing that's holding you back is these thoughts. Okay, Spirit, the other person is here, you know, Major Arcana, Gemini card. They're ready now for you. This is symbolizing that one person is out of alignment to make this a happy marriage. And I know it's marriage because it's the Ten of Cups, and I know that it's also thought driven, because the King of Pentacles, whilst he's very sturdy, he's got so much stuff around him. So he's not always like he's a wealthy man because he has his fingers in a lot of pies. But for you, given that we've got this upside down, Two of Cups, these are your thoughts being upside down. So all it takes is a flip of those thoughts and you get your happy ending. Okay, you get your happy ending. All right. The bottom of the deck, I've got the Ace of Wands, just saying that this is a gift from God. So please, when it comes in, don't, you know, it'll pass you by. It'll blow away like the wind that's blowing in this hand if you don't start realizing how much value you're worth, and that this is a little bit all in your head, and realizing this is the way you think about every relationship. So I hate to be really blunt, but I'm saying this to you because just the flip of your thoughts and seeing yourself in more value is just going to change everything. And it's going to come in, yeah, Three of Cups. It's going to come in so quickly, and you'll see it because your friends at first will start inviting you out more places. And you're just going to start to forget about this other person in a way. You know, you'll always know because you'll always be connected. But as you release that area that you're in at the moment, that's when they come in. Let's do some, let's do some Earth Magic. And as soon as I did it, the Rain Purification card came out. The beginning of this reading, I said something about crying. If that's where you are, it's fine, okay? The other thing I want you to do is, if it's warm where you are, go for lots of swims, walk past by the beach, by a lake, baths, anything to kind of help you. Water, the water element at the moment is going to help you purify these thoughts and get into this new state as well. All right, perspectives at the bottom of the deck, which is what I'm saying in terms of flipping your thoughts. Looking at it as if you were that confident person, what would be happening? Would you be in this situation where you feel that they're in control and they have the power? No, you would not. And everything just comes. Like it literally changes and gets so excited with the power of a breached whale, you know, and this is like mother feminine energy where you're unstoppable, and this, you know, exactly what you want comes in with such a big splash. It's just so exciting for you. Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave it there for you guys at the moment. Just make sure that, you know, you're not all in your head, and you do go for these walks and you put your feet in the grass and the ground to keep you grounded, and to remind you of this reading, telling you to be mindful of your thoughts, that they're there, you can change your situation around, and yeah, get to completion where you want to be, which is full moon. So by the next full moon, you should be in love. All right, I love you too. Take care. Subscribe if you like my readings. Drop a comment if you like, but I'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a wonderful week ahead. Bye.